Hi guys, it's me. Start my countdown. Hi guys, it's Dr. Belinda George here for Tucked In Tuesdays. If you go ahead and put your name in the comments, I can say hello to you. Um, we have a special guest. She'll be joining us in just a little bit. I have three of her books here, and I know she has many, many more. Julia and Sarah, maybe I'm not spelling that right, but I remember she was out of the country when we first tried to get her on here. We have several books. It's probably one of the books that is banned, but probably really, really important. And she's here. Just one second. Hi, Dr. Knight. Hi, Julia. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you hear my comment about the banned book?
I did, and you just made my heart kind of do a combination of a leap for joy and then a drop for sorrow.
I know, but it still gets to be read here.
Exactly. And I know that it's just like I don't know. I feel like you're doing something right if you're writing a banned book.
Yes, you're talking about things that actually happen, right?
Exactly.
And so hi Ava, Ari, and Pop. How are you all? So I just got on Julia, and Dr. Knight, hello. So we talked about which book will we read first. So tell me, where were you when we first intended on getting your books together? Where were you?
I was in Bahrain at the time. We lived in Bahrain for 4 years, and I know we had a horrible time trying to connect with the time schedules and the time zones. It was very difficult.
Yes, I remember it would be daytime for you, but nighttime for me.
Exactly.
I remember that. So we're going to talk about the book that'll be featured in November, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving first. And this book is Who Will Bring the Turkey? So Julia, tell them what's so special about this book right now.
Wow, this is one of my very first written and illustrated books. So I've been working really hard. It's always been a dream of mine to illustrate my own books. And I've been writing and publishing them now since 2018. But this is my very first, after years of practice and work to put out a book that I feel is worthy of being published with my illustrations.
Love it, love it, love it. But there's something else special.
It's Thanksgiving.
Amazon.
Oh. I'm telling you,
That's
it's been a long day.
I
I got a cat.
I love that.
Yes, so it's actually free. The ebook is free today, tomorrow, so it's October 24th, 25th, and 26th. It is the ebook is free. So you can hop over to Amazon and just click on the buy now for $0, and you can check it out yourself. You don't need a Kindle to read the book. All you need is the Kindle app for your phone or tablet. Any tablet will do. So yeah, hop over, grab it. I completely forgot. Isn't that crazy?
No, that's okay. But I know Ava, Ari, and Pop will definitely go and get it. He's already thanking you. And then Dr. Knight will let her two grandkids know about it. And so here we go. So let's talk about what inspired you to start writing before we get into these books.
I've always wanted to write. I have always loved children's books. Even, as a young adult, I was taking classes in how to write children's books. I knew it was something I always wanted to do, but it wasn't until I had my own kids that I got really serious about it and decided to really make a go of it. And because they're my inspiration. So when you have the inspiration, and then my husband is extremely supportive, and I felt like I had to do it. I had to try.
And I think you did well. Well, you know what's so funny? I've never opened these books. It will be the first. I don't read them until the night of. So I have no
Okay.
idea what they're about. And so
Okay.
it's a little delayed. So their responses may come in a little bit later, but I'll let them vote the book that I'll read tonight. We talked about, she said, maybe we can read A Princess Never Farts. And I said, what about Are They Really Scary? Because it's close to Halloween. Now, I will tell you that this book, adults, you'll hear the word ban. It's not that there's bad words in it. It's not that it's a bad book. It's actually a really good book. Most of the books I read are really good books. It's just somebody's opinion. So in the comments, I'll look at the first one that pops up, which book I should read, not meaning that I won't read the next one later, because I don't know how long it is because I haven't even opened it up. So
Yeah, I
let's
like
see.
the spider one for Halloween. That's a great tie-in.
Yes, because we've tried to get this little guy on for quite some time.
We have, yes.
We have. And it's up. And here's our first princess. We may have a little time after. So Mr. Poncho's here all the time, and his kids probably are going, Dad, please, please, please. And you got another vote. A Princess Never Farts.
Okay.
So 2 votes.
There you go.
All right. So A Princess Never Farts. And this is by Julia. And Julia, did you illustrate it as well?
I did. I illustrated that one as well.
So she's the illustrator as well, and self-published, Julia?
Yes.
And 3 for 3. Oh my goodness.
I know.
So A Princess Never Farts by royal decree. Pancakes should only be eaten for breakfast. Pajamas should only be worn at night. Cats should not wear hats. Princesses should, and they're writing, well, I don't like any of those rules yet. Because I like to wear pajamas all day. By royal decree, pancakes should only be eaten for breakfast. Pajamas should only be worn at night. Cats should not wear hats. Princesses should never fart. Oh my. Dad, that can't be a rule. So her dad made that rule, and she's saying it can't be a rule. Why? I think Pookie's look silly in hats. So Pookie is evidently the cat who looks just probably as happy as he does with the hat on. No, not that. The rule that princesses never fart. Plus, Pookie loves her hats. And I think Pookie does love her hats because she kind of, maybe she does. What do you mean? Princesses are all things perfect. They're pretty, precious, patient, poised, peaceful, and pleasant. They definitely don't fart. Oh my. Dad, I'm always pretty, precious, patient, poised, peaceful, pleasant, or perfect. Sometimes I'm messy, moody, mad, or mopey. I can be bashful or brazen. I can be clever and klutzy, and I definitely fart. Oh my. The girl power on a whole nother level. That's not true. I'm the king. I know these things. So there's the king, knowing all. But Dad, you fart. Dexter farts. Mom farts. Why do you say I shouldn't fart? Man, Mom is like, you threw me under the bus. The baby doesn't care. Well, princesses really shouldn't fart. It's not ladylike. I can't wait to get to the end. Ladylike? Dad, it's how our bodies work. Ladies eat, ladies drink, ladies breathe air, ladies digest. All of these together mean farting is not only ladylike, it's people-like. You also can't tell people when to eat pancakes or wear pajamas. Definitely not. But I'm the king. And so by this time, the cat is afraid. He's hiding underneath. The king looks like he's getting a little timid. Dad, oh, look at those eyes. Oh my. So they start making rules. Oh my goodness. Today's news. By royal decree, pancakes aren't just for breakfast. Pajamas aren't just to be worn at night. Cats can wear hats. Signed, the king. By royal decree, princesses are people too and can fart wherever they need to. Signed by the king. And cats are possum. And the dedication, the book is dedicated to all the amazing, smart, sassy princesses and princes who will one day rule the world with kindness, courage, and connection, especially L, M, and N. I think that's your little royal family. And also to the exhausted parents who are raising them, Julia. And they said your book is too cute. It is. And so copyright by Julia. So Julia. And for free downloads and updates on new releases, you can go to www.juliansarrow.com. So Julia, tell me what inspired you to write this book and your favorite part.
Well, again, the inspiration is my kids. Basically, I think it's been 4 years now. My kids have been begging for me to write a fart book. And I was just like, fart books are not always my thing. It depends on the type of fart book. And I was just like, I needed to get the right inspiration. And so when inspiration struck, I was just like, okay, this is the type of fart book I want to write. It's not your typical book.
No, it is not typical, but I think that's why we all love it. Jamie said it is too cute, and this is my Aunt Ella. She put 3 green hearts. She's probably that princess in this book that we're talking about. So,
there you go.
Your favorite part in the book, what is that, Julia?
I have to say, I love My Sassy Little Princess. She finally came together. I've been drawing princesses, trying to find her for over a year now. And when she came together, I was like, that's her. As soon as I saw her and drew her, I was like, that's who I want. And I loved her so much that she actually has a Christmas book coming out, hopefully at the end of the month. And I think we're going to have a few more Princess Never books because I love her. I love her little sassiness. I have a few sassy princesses in my house too. So
I love it. So question, where can they purchase this book?
It is available on Amazon. You can get it through my website. And any bookstore can order it from a distributor. So you can, ask your local bookstore to get it in stock and they can order it from Ingram.
Absolutely love that. Well, Julia, we have a little bit of time. We read that book quickly. I hadn't read it before. And Pancho said, my mama and sisters must have been princesses. Oh, goodness. So I absolutely love this book. I have to tell you my favorite part of the book was when she wasn't backing down. Mm-hmm. And this is my favorite part. This mom's face. And my takeaway from this is much more mature than probably some of the kids will say, Henrietta. But sometimes as women and ladies, we're told that we can't do things. You're not supposed to do things. Don't say it that way. Don't say it this way. But everybody does it. So why do I have to do it differently? So I love that when she was like, and Mom, you do it too. And the mom was like, oh my goodness, Auntie Ella, she's a princess for sure. So I love all the ladies, the ability to just be yourself. I absolutely love that. So thank you for writing this book. I think it's good for adults as well. I'll make Melvin read it in just a little bit.
Just so he knows what's going on.
Yes. And so because of Halloween, this is absolutely fitting. We're going to read Are They Really Scary? Now, this book is about spiders, and I will see in just a little bit if they're really that scary or not. So this was written by you, and tell me the illustrator's name.
The illustrator is Tanya Varicella, and she's done a few of my books. I've done 3 books with her, and she is phenomenal. Absolutely amazing.
Love that. And Miss Fehrenbacher just jumped on. She said, love it. So here we go. She's the spider. You're furry. Dogs are furry. Cats are furry. Your Uncle Rich is.
I think you skipped the page.
Wait, I skipped the page. Oh, don't want to do that. Hold on one second. I was like, they jumped right into it.
They stuck together.
Okay. Yikes, spiders are scary. Wait, please don't step on me. Everyone always says I'm scary, but I don't understand. Why am I scary? Well, I mean, dude, you have 8 eyes or more. But let's see. You're furry. Dogs are furry. Cats are furry. Your Uncle Richard is kind of furry too. Are you scared of them? No, my chickens are furry. So I may have a change of heart. No, but you can be different colors like black and brown and orange and yellow and red. Lots of things are black and brown and orange and yellow and red. Licorice, brownies, oranges, strawberries. Do those things scare you? No, you have fangs. I use my fangs like teeth. I brush them every day, just like you. Okay. You have 8 legs. An octopus has 8 legs. A scorpion has 8 legs. Are you scared of them? A little. Fair enough. I'm scared of them too. So even the spider has a fear. Thank you, Rosalind. You have 6 eyes. Yes, most spiders have 8 eyes, but some have 6 and some have just 2, like you. I'm very tiny, so I need to make sure no one's going to step on me. If you were as tiny as me, you would appreciate having a lot of eyes too. So he kind of explains why he has the eyes. George Johnson said, can these books be available through Tidal Wave Book Company?
I don't know. I can look into it. I have a distributor who distributes them to, bookstores and elsewhere, so I can talk with them.
She's a librarian at a local school.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll be in touch.
Your eyes are red. My eyes only look red in certain light. Your eyes are red too after you've gone swimming in the pool. She said she saw them listed on Amazon.
Yeah.
You can fly. Not really. Although I do like to pretend I'm flying when I'm just swinging on my silk threads. I've seen you swing too. And this guy could be a salesman. He's always almost got me sold. So what can I do to keep you from stepping on me? Well, I'm not sure. You look different than me. I'm getting the point of this book, Julia. Mm-hmm. So if I use just 2 legs, keep my extra eyes closed, cover my fur, and disguise my fangs, then that would make you like me more? Yes, that would be perfect. Thank you so much. I look at him. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell. He's like a chicken nugget with glasses in. He doesn't look like himself anymore. I'm not very happy like this. This isn't who I want to be. I'm going to go back to being who I am. I like me. I'll do my best not to scare you. Please don't step on me. And so he walks off and he goes back to being himself. No, don't hurt him. Yikes. And the cat is trying to hurt him and she stops him. Spider, even though you are different from me, I see that you get scared and you can be hurt too. I think we can be friends. I want to help you. Even though you're still a little scary. Look at the cat licking his lips. And he's afraid. This home is guarded by the Spider Protection Squad. So now they protect the spider, everybody at home. And there's signs all over. Almost all spiders have 8 eyes. Some have 6, but no one ever makes fun of them. Spiders live on all continents except Antarctica, too cold. There are over 48,000 species of spiders in the world, and they're always finding new ones. Spiders are not insects or bugs. We are arachnids. Did I say that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We all have 2 body parts, not 3, and 8 legs. Spiders range in size from teeny tiny ones who can sit on the head of a pin to ginormous ones the size of a dinner plate. If I ever come across a spider the size of a dinner plate, I will be the princess in public. A spider's job is to control the insect population. Yum. And so you have thank you so much for reading. You have Where Would Santa Go? Don't Paint the Cat. My Camel Wants to Be a Unicorn. Dinosaurs, Nooney's Moon. The Do-Over Day, which I absolutely love, the Do-Over Day. So I do have a couple of your books, but before we get into that, tell me, oh, I got one more page. As an honorary member of the SPS, here's your very own badge. You can also get this and more, and I put the website on the page, plus lots of fun activities for free. So you get your own badge.
There you
to
go.
save other spiders. So tell me what inspired you to read this book and your most favorite part of the book and your biggest takeaway.
Well, so this book for me, it really has kind of 2 layers. The first layer is obvious, kind of be kind to spiders. I had 2 little girls, and my son is very into loves spiders. My girls were doing the screaming thing, and I was like, listen, we're going to we need to save them and we need to protect them. So when we see them, we don't squash them. Maybe we scoop them up and put them somewhere safe, because we do have cats in the house, as you saw, and they will eat them. So it's like, let's just, put them back outside, put them gently in a cup or something like this. It's just, I really wanted to teach them that they're not as scary. I know it's a natural human instinct to be afraid of spiders. I get that. But it is also something that by learning more about spiders, you can fight that and learn that, okay, they're not all, I mean, the dinner plate one, okay, yeah, we can all, that's human instinct. We're going to be running away from that guy. But, the little ones, it's like we can probably scoop them up and put them outside where they're safe or whatever. But then there's a different level to it. It's also about recognizing that everybody's different, and if somebody looks different than you, it's not a reason to not like them or to not befriend them. And you don't want to just have friends who look like you. You're not going to dictate to your friends, can you wear your hair like this? Can you do this? Can you wear this? Or change your eyes or change whatever. It's like you really need to let people be who they are.
I absolutely love that. And this book, when I was reading over it, immediately I knew the spider represented maybe a group of people who people immediately see and they go, oh my goodness. And Dr. Knight, Kimber said both of these books were cute. Thanks. They were extremely cute. Are they really scary? Am I really scary? I mean, when you see me and you don't know me, am I really scary? Is Julia really scary? So sometimes we see people that don't look like us. And I will say, this is a great diversity, equity, and inclusion book for children. So if you're trying to teach a child about diversity, equity, and inclusion without using the race or ethnicity, children are very smart. And they'll take this idea and they'll translate it to whatever they're dealing with in school, in a child's life. So I do love this book for that. The other reason is I remember when I was in the military, there was a scorpion down in the foxhole. And they told me that he lives there and I'm just visiting. So leave it alone. And so I always say that to Melvin, they live here. We're just visiting.
Yeah,
just like that cat. He lives there and I'm visiting. So he is not going to move. It is his turn. I love how he's sitting facing you, getting all the attention. But this is a great book. My favorite part of the book was when he still admitted, even though he saw similarities with the cat, he was still afraid, meaning it may
Mhm.
take a little time, but he
Of
was
course.
willing. Yeah, he was going to wait. He was going to take a little time to get to know the cat.
Right.
But the cat also meant him harm. So he had to put up a little safeguard for that as well. So I absolutely love this book and A Princess Never Farts. Great books, Julia. Great job writing, great execution. And I love the life lessons in them. Great, great,
Thank,
great.
thank you. Thank you.
So that Tuesday before Thanksgiving, we will
Yeah.
have Julia back with Who Will Bring Turkey. And we'll find out about this book because I just got it in the mail. I didn't open it up. I don't read them until the night of. So if I have trouble with words, it's okay, kids. When you're reading a book, it is okay to mess up and start over or ask for help. So,
Yep.
Julia, the books can be found on Amazon. Your
Mhm.
big gift for the night, guys. This book is free.
Yep.
Free on Amazon, Kindle, or
It's the ebook version. So you can get it, just download it for free either today, tomorrow, or Thursday, and then you can read it through the Kindle app on your tablet or on your phone.
yes. And one way that you all can help Julia, I know this, my Aunt Ella said two great, wonderful books. And Mrs. Fehrenbacher said, love that her cat got in the camera. And Miss
Yeah.
Henrietta Savoy, she'll be on one night, Julia. She is the Roar liaison for Beaumont
Oh,
Independent School District. So she is the mastermind behind getting people to come into the schools and read to kids. She's gotten me several times, and I really, really enjoyed it. So maybe your books will be featured with
that would
Miss
be fabulous.
Henrietta. Get with me so we can feature her books at some schools. But these two books, one thing that you can really help her with, she said, I love both stories. If you can go on Amazon, you didn't have to buy it, but it'd be nice if you buy it. But if you go and leave a review of her books on Amazon, that helps to bump it up a little bit for her. So go ahead and leave reviews on Amazon about her books because they are really, really cute. And Miss Henrietta, I knew she'd love that. Give me appointments for these books and I'll read them for you, Henrietta. Well, you have any closing words for them, Julia?
I love watching you read, and I love what you bring to this. So I'm just so appreciative of it. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you, Julia. I feel like we're friends, even though we never met. And
I
I watched
know.
the kids. I know. I watched your kids grow up. I watch them pack. I watched them move over and see snow. And it's just
Yep.
like my nieces and nephews. And I'll say
Exactly.
this,
Exactly.
Julia, and I hope you don't mind. Dr. Knight
Yeah.
said just got the turkey book. Thank you for supporting her, Kimber.
Thank you.
So Julia has a very diverse family. And I know
Yes.
this by just being her Facebook friend. So very, very diverse family. But nonetheless, that family is the epitome of a princess never farts because they live life wide open. Absolutely love it. So if you go to her website, maybe you'll learn a little bit more about her and her passion behind the kinds of books that she writes. So guys, thank you for coming. And as I always say every day, if nobody else tells you, Dr. George loves you. Have a good night and rest well on purpose. Good night, guys.
Thank you so much.